This is the story of the girl with a black velvet ribbon around her neck. Many, many years ago, there was a girl named Jenny. And every single day she would go to school, she would have a black ribbon tied around her neck. The kids would make fun of her. They'd be like, "Jenny, why don't you take that ribbon off? You look so stupid." And to that she would reply, "I don't want to. And if I did, you'd be sorry." Which would send the school children into Twitter, and they would just laugh and make fun of her even more. But Jenny didn't care. She would just go back to her schoolwork, not letting it bother her. Now there was a boy named Johnny, who never made fun of Jenny, never ganged up on her with the other children, but was curious as well. But he also thought Jenny was very pretty, and so he decided to ask her to the school dance. She accepted, and they had a wonderful time, and she wore a yellow dress. And with that yellow dress, she still wore the black ribbon around her neck. At the dance, he got her some punch, and they were having a good time, and he said, "Jenny, I don't want to be rude or anything, but why do you wear that ribbon all the time? People make fun of you. I mean, if you just took it off, people wouldn't make fun of you anymore." And she said, "Well, I don't want to, and if I took it off, you'd all be sorry." With that, he left it alone. He figured it's none of his business anyway. So the years went by, and Jenny and Johnny dated, and they actually got married one day. And on their wedding day, Johnny hadn't asked Jenny since that night. He said, "Jenny, you're wearing your white wedding gown. Why don't you take off the black ribbon?" She said, "Why? Why do I need to? You've known me this long and I've always worn it." So just because it's our wedding day, I'd just like to see you without it for once. She said, "Well, I don't want to. And if I do, you'll be sorry." With that, he dropped it. And she was married with a black ribbon around her neck. 5 years down the road, they had 2 beautiful children. And it was their anniversary. And he hadn't mentioned it since then, but he decided that night he was going to bring it up again. "Jenny, please, I don't want to pry. It's been about 20 years now, and you are still wearing that same black ribbon. I mean, doesn't it get itchy? Don't you want to take it off?" And she said, "No, I don't want to take it off. But if you really want me to, I will, but I'm telling you, you'll be sorry." And he left it alone. 15 years down the road, the kids almost were about ready to go to college, and Jenny fell ill. And Johnny, being struck with grief, being with Jenny all this time, he didn't know what to do. He wanted to take her to the hospital. She was fine. She said, "Just leave me in the bed. If I pass, I pass." He said, "No, Jenny, come on. I mean, you got a fever. Let me take the ribbon off at least, so you can breathe better." Jenny said, "No, I don't want to. And if you would like to take it off, go ahead, but I'm telling you, you'll be sorry." He said, "Jenny, this is crazy. We have to take it off. Your breathing is labored, and I don't know what else to do." She said, "Okay. But I'm telling you, you'll be sorry." So, Johnny got a pair of scissors. Since he couldn't untie the knot in the back, it was double knot, and it had been there for so long, there's no way he was going to get that thing untied. And Jenny lifted her hair, sat up in bed, and they started to untie the ribbon. And just as the ribbon started to come off, Jenny's head, fell off of her neck and hit the floor with a thud. This bloody neck is the best $2 I've ever spent at a garage sale. Go bloody neck, go!